Hello, this is Biblical Tarot, and I'm back with another video. And I wanted to share a picture with you that I ran into on Facebook. And when I seen this picture, I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. It's such a beautiful picture to me. And when I look at this picture, this beautiful painting, I think it's beautiful painting. When I look at it, I definitely can see some tarot cards. Yes, like totally, I can see a lot of symbolism that I see in tarot cards. So I'm going to show you the tarot cards that I see in this picture. But first I'm going to tell you what I like about the picture. I like the fact that you don't see the sun. You don't see the sun, but you can see like the faint sun reflecting off of his armor and her hair and the field of the flowers. You can see it. It's just so beautiful. I really like it. For some reason, it makes me feel some kind of a way. But we're going to look at the tarot cards that when I saw this, I immediately thought of. Okay, here we go. First card I thought of was the Knight of Wands. Now, you could see like the fire coming out of his helmet. But it reminds me of the feathers. Looks French. Definitely French. You know, they did it big and that's cool. It looks totally French. Like this has to be a French painting. I don't know what the name of the painting is. I just saw it and captured the picture and started looking at my tarot cards because I'm like, hey, I think I see what I see in it. And I do. I see the Knight of Wands. And then I see her as the Page of Pentacles, okay? And the only thing I see about the Knight of Wands I see is his fiery, feather. But with her, she's holding up that pentacle, but it could be her holding a flower, just like she's holding the dandelion, I could see it. Do you see it? I could see it. You have to have the imagination now. You have to have the imagination. I also see the Death card. Don't you see the Death card in that? Look at the little maiden. You see the little maiden in white, And the Death, the Skeletor guy, he's in armor. I just see the Death card in that painting. Let's look back at it. Do you see death in there? Let me look. I do. Even with the dandelions, because they're at the last part of their life, the cycle. Until you blow the seeds, off of the stem, so more can grow the next year. So I see death in this card, but I also see love. I see love. Definitely. Let's see. Okay. So we have death, and I also see her or him, like I've did a video on this card, and it's very androgynous. That's why it could be a young maiden. It could be a young maiden in white, just like she is a young girl. She's a young girl. Don't get no predator thoughts, guys, because you could look at this picture like that, but I don't think it's kind of like that meaning, Like, yeah, I'm waiting for you to get older. No, I hope not. I see deafness, but maybe another person could see something else. Oops, sorry, guys. Let me take it back. I also see the Knight of Pentacles. And I'll tell you why I see the Knight of Pentacles. Do you see You see the two trees that are touching each other? There are two trees touching each other. Okay, let's go back here. You see the two trees in the background? Woo! There we go. I'm sorry, guys. Ugh. Let me cancel that. There. It won't let me. There we go. Do you see the two trees in the background? And the two trees are touching each other just like the other two trees. And he's touching her, so the two trees are touching. I think that's interesting. And to me, even though, like, you see him touching her, with the trees in back of them, it looks like they're both reaching out to each other. It's weird. To me, with the symbolism of the two trees touching. You see the smaller tree that I'm sure symbolizes her is really reaching out towards the bigger tree. It's really interesting. I like her belt around her that's all the way long, going down like a snake, you know, wrapped around her. I like that. And I think also it's pretty interesting how she's touching the dandelion. You know? It's pretty interesting. But also look at the landscape. The landscape is what does it for me. Don't you see that same landscape in the Knight of Pentacles? To me, you gotta use your imagination. He's like, to me, he's like a big brother bear to me. Look, if you look at the Knight of Pentacles and you see what he's sitting on, that brown thing that he's sitting on, it is in the shape of a bear. It really is. You have to turn it around, but it's hanging low, and it's a bear. And you know, with bears, they're very solid. They're protectors. The bear, the mama bear, the protector. They hibernate, you know, so they're very heavy. Like, yeah. But I definitely see those two touching trees, and I see the landscape. Even the goldness and the yellow of the sun that's shining down in that picture. But we don't get to see the sun. But we see the sun. It's beautiful. I guess I'm done with this, but it's beautiful. I really like this picture. A protector. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to go. I just wanted to show you guys that, how I saw that picture, and like, oh my God, it was like totally, there's freaking tarot cards that totally match that. Totally match it. I love tarot. Well, I'm going to go. I love you. Bye.